All right, guys, before we get into this video, if you're not aware, I am selling, or I was trying to sell the Springer. When I posted that video, a lot of you guys did mention that I should maybe do a giveaway for it. Truth be told, I have been trying to sell the Springer, but it's kind of a bad time for it now. It's the off season, it's winter, it's cold. Obviously, not a lot of people buy bikes at this time. So I do need to unload it. So this is the thing. If a lot of you guys comment down below, if you guys are interested in the giveaway at, say, maybe $50 for one entry, and I could cap it off at like 300 entries, so it'd give you guys a really great chance of winning the bike. Instead of having like hundreds or thousands of entries, maybe just cap it off at 300. Let me know. If you let me know down below in the comments who would be interested. If there's a big turnout, if I see a lot of comments of people interested, I just might do that. And let me tell you guys, this is an absolutely gorgeous bike. I'm not going to get into the reasons why I'm selling it. I already said that in a previous video. But let me know. Beautiful bike. Let me know down below in the comments. Should we make it a giveaway bike? What's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a awesome Thanksgiving. We did. It was great spending time with the family, and my son came home from college from Tennessee, and we had a great time. So sorry I haven't been posting a lot on Blackjack, my beautiful 2024 Road Glide, but as you guys know, if you guys been watching the videos, my entire garage is kind of in shambles because we're doing a renovation on it. So the flooring is going to get done next week, Friday. So I'll bring you guys that video. And then between Christmas and New Year, that's when they're gonna be in here. Monday, Tuesday, off on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they'll be here finished. Should be done in 4 days. Doing everything. That's how quick they are. That's why I haven't been posting a lot on this bike or any ride videos, because I just been busy in here doing electric and framing and everything. You guys know I love this bike. I love the brand new models. I love the 24 models. I love the new design, the fairing, the tank, the bags, the 117. I mean, I love this bike. There's nothing that I don't like about it. The infotainment system is amazing. I know there were some issues online, maybe with a handful of people that I have only seen, but I could honestly tell you, I have not had one issue with this bike, zero. And I'm sure I have more miles than probably 95% of the people out there that have this bike. So right now, I think I'm at about 12,000 miles, and I've only had it since April. Yeah, I got about 12,000 miles, almost 12,000 miles. So I put on 12,000 miles, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 8 months. I put on 12,000 miles. So there's only a handful of people I know online that have that type of mileage, other content creators. But yeah, that's a lot of miles, and I think I could honestly tell you without a question that I've had zero issues. Even on my 8,000 mile cross country trip, I've had literally zero issues with this bike. No starting issues. The only thing I have the gripe about, honestly, that I could tell you, that is with the bike, that is, I wish Harley Davidson just allowed Apple CarPlay onto the screen without having to connect to a headset or to like the switch that I have underneath the seat or through the dongle in the cubby. I just wish they had that. I don't think it's too hard of an ask to just have that in the infotainment system, to where your bike could automatically connect to Apple CarPlay and you don't have to attach any doodads or switches or dongles or anything. That would be amazing. I will tell you, the navigation system on the newer bikes works awesome. When I borrowed that brand new 24 CVO ST, it was a loaner from Harley. That bike actually had the navigation on it. And on previous models, I really didn't care for the navigation. It was slow. When you typed in your when you typed in your destination, so a lot of times it wouldn't find it. A lot of times, like, the screen would move around. I didn't like it at all. The new navigation system works really, really well. And I like the map on it. I like everything about it. So if you guys are interested in that, I definitely could say that I would recommend it. It works well. Other than that, the entire bike has been flawless. On our 8,000 mile trip, obviously this bike, the heads are liquid cooled. We were in some extremely hot temperatures, 110 degrees in the Midwest and out on the West Coast. And the bike never broke, like, I forgot, 230 something degrees. Even out in Bonneville Salt Flats, it was like 110 degrees. It literally, the bike, you're not gonna have any issues with the liquid cooling. That's one great thing that they put on these new models. So I think the system works really great. So other than that, no issues. Michelin Commander tires, I have 11,200 miles on the tires, and I could still probably get another 4,000 miles easily. So I definitely highly recommend the Michelin Commander 3 tires. They work great. All the thrashing components are awesome. I love the bars. It's just top-notch components. I'll have links down below in the video description to all the products I have on my bike. If you guys are new to this channel, the DNA Specialty Chrome Raider wheels, I love them. I think it just set this bike off. It looks so good with the 21-inch in the front and the stock size 18 in the back. The chrome wheel, it just looks awesome with the black bike and all the chrome on it. I know a lot of you guys said you don't like the tank emblem. Honestly, I like it. The only thing I don't like about it is the orange, because it doesn't really match anything. But I don't really mind it. Maybe I might switch it out. I might not, but I don't necessarily. I like the emblem only if this was black instead of orange. I think it would have looked a lot better. But the orange, like, there's nothing orange on the bike. So I think if it didn't have orange, I think it would look a lot better. But I do like them. Saddleman seat, step up, tuck and roll, excellent. What else do we have? Suspension has been working fine. And what else do we have on it? You guys know, obviously, our custom Dynamics LED lighting. I love it. The bike looks just so good. So what do I hate about this bike? There is one thing that I absolutely cannot stand, and it's not necessarily the bike's fault or Harley Davidson's fault, or anybody else's for that matter. But this is the one thing that I absolutely cannot stand about the newer models, is that Power Vision Dyno Jet does not have the tuning in place for these bikes yet. And I've been waiting, and you guys know, as soon as Dyno Jet has the tuning capabilities, and I know there's a lot of tuners out there. I'm running the Screaming Eagle tuner right now, and it's working great. If you guys want to check out that video where I actually dynoed the CVO ST, a regular CVO, and my bike, you'll see that this has 100 horsepower at the rear wheel, and a CVO ST has 107 at the rear wheel. So not a big difference, but definitely check out that video. But that's the thing that I hate, is because we can't tune these things. And like I said, I know there's some tuning companies out there that have, like, tuners out there. I think maybe Thundermax, Screaming Eagle, obviously, but you don't have the full tuning capability yet, of the entire range of tuning of a custom dyno tune. You can't do that yet. So those things aren't in place. They do have tuners where you could kind of, I don't want to say ballpark or shot in the dark. You could tune it somewhat, but you're still not getting the max out of the max performance out of the bike yet. So I just talked to Mike over at Torque Custom Cycles about a week or two ago. I asked him, does Dyno have anything? He said no, they do not. And he doesn't know when they're going to have it. I said it months ago, hopefully in the next couple months, and it's been a couple months and they still don't have it in place. So that's the only thing that I actually I hate and I'm kind of down on, because you guys know I love a cammed bike, at the minimum a cammed bike, because we're gonna throw in that new Cyclorama cam, and we're gonna get significantly higher horsepower numbers. I'm thinking we should be able to get close to the 130 range. I'm thinking maybe low 130s, but definitely high 120 as far as horsepower goes. Then obviously the bike is going to sound fantastic. And that's what I'm really waiting for, because I really never had a Harley that wasn't cammed. It either had a stage 2 on it that was cammed, exhaust intake, custom dyno tuned, or we went big. We went 128, 130, your big bore kit. So that's really all I've ever did and all I ever ran on my Harley Davidsons. So not only obviously are you going to get that extra power and torque, it's going to sound amazing. A lot of you guys ask me, why did I go with the Bassani 3/4 mid-length exhaust instead of the previous exhaust, which was the 2-into-1 Chromeworks Outlaw exhaust? Only one reason. I'll tell you why. The Outlaw 2-into-1 sounds fantastic. Fantastic. This pipe sounds awesome as well, but it definitely has a different sound to it. But the main reason why I wanted this pipe is because from the other side, I wanted the mid-length pipe. It kind of ends right before the axle, so you can see that beautiful chrome wheel. So I kind of just wanted something shorter, something a little more compact. I didn't want to go too short, but I still wanted to be able to see that wheel. I was kind of going for more of an aesthetics as far as the looks go. But both exhausts sound really, really good. I would probably have to give it to the 2-into-1 Outlaw, which we also have a link down below in the video description. The one that I had on my previous bike, Mad Max. I would have to say the 2-into-1 Outlaw from Chromeworks definitely sounds, I would say sounds better, but this one definitely sounds good. But mind you, the bike's not cammed yet. So we'll have to wait and see once this is cammed, and then see how this pipe sounds. Because just like I could have put a 2-into-1 Outlaw Chromeworks pipe on here, and without camming the bike, it's never going to sound the same as Mad Max was, or a cammed bike would with a 2-into-1 Outlaw. It just doesn't. Once you cam the bike, it's just a totally different animal. So that's the only thing that I can't stand, not necessarily my bike, but the newer models, is that they don't have the proper tuning in place. Maybe there's something out there. I don't think so. And I pretty much talk with everybody, but like I said, there are tuning companies out there that have kind of a tuner that you could plug into. I think you could somewhat manipulate some numbers, but it's still not the broad spectrum, the broad range of maneuverability and variables that you can change, to the ECU. And I've always, most of the bikes, I can't say always, most of my bikes were tuned with PowerVision, with Dyno. I did run techno research on one bike, which was good. Dave from JD Cycles did that, and another bike was TTS, which Dave did as well. And I didn't have any problems with that one. So yeah, so we're just gonna wait. And I see a lot of tuning companies kind of steering away from the tuning aspect. They're kind of not. I don't want to say not on board, but they don't have the pedal to the metal for obvious reasons, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so that's the only thing I hate about it. Everything else, I love the bike, and hopefully we'll have some better weather. But it doesn't look like it here in the next several days and weeks to come. It's going to be in the low 30s. But I was thinking about what I was thinking about doing was maybe just bringing the bike over to a parking lot, maybe just practicing some slow speed maneuvering, you know, following Rob. If you guys know Rob, one of my great friends, he owns Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle on YouTube. And I think he's absolutely the best out there as far as doing slow speed maneuvering and the courses and the classes. So definitely check out his channel. But I think I might, you know, take like some of his steps or exercises or all of his exercises, and then just go out for a couple days and see what I can do, see how well I can do them, and see maybe instead of riding in the cold on the highway long distances, just bundle up, grab a thermos full of coffee and going into the parking lot several days or weeks and just trying to maybe not master what he does, but maybe, you know, perfect it more or get better at slow speed maneuvering. I did get a lot better just watching Rob throughout the years of riding with him and watching what he does. But that's another option that I might do this winter, which I haven't done yet. So maybe I'll bring you guys those videos. Other than that, let me know if you guys have a new model. Let me know how you guys like them. And we'll see you guys soon, all right? A couple days, they'll be doing the floor. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.